Good evening, and welcome back to Conrad Stevensons Paranormal. Welcome back to Conrad Stevensons Paranormal PI, and I'm the Religious Sage. Tonight we are going to be releasing Pierre Lefebvre, and I'm probably saying that wrong, most likely saying that wrong, but we'll get into the story too as we go here. So he's at the church on Spruce Street at the mausoleum between the church and the crypts. So church. Lost Reverend, resentful angel of the mausoleum is what they call him. Yeah, people didn't like him because of the mausoleum and how it turned out. Locations. Got any more spots? Yeah, we still got 2 more spots or something. We'll just have to pick these 2. Alright. Excuse me. Alright. Do I have everything for him? I don't, so we'll have to get some audio evidence while we're there. Before we leave, maybe I should check to see which pieces of audio evidence I already have, so I don't ask the questions that I've already asked and get, you know what I mean? So, church on. So let me just go ahead and tell you a story. So he built the mausoleum, and he built it so that people would have a better option than, you know, like if people wanted to, they could be buried into the mausoleum. Well, there's only so many spots, and turns out that the city made it to where only the rich people could be buried there, which Pierre didn't think about that when he built it, and that wasn't his intentions, but it ended up dampering his reputation pretty bad, to the point where he couldn't get any more jobs. And but yeah, people would protest this whole, elite being buried there by going there and lighting candles on the mantles in front of the tombs inside of the mausoleum. And people would go there and put pictures and flowers and stuff like that for their loved ones. So in protest, people would go there and light candles, which would then end up melting and then leaving a big mess all over the mantle and all over the flowers and everything. Well, about a year after it was built, Pierre and his wife were in a carriage accident where both of them died. And they were buried in the mausoleum. So that's currently where they're at. And he is French, and I find it really hard to make out anything that he says. So if you're French, or if you know French, holla at me, because I could use a translator. Let's turn that up a little bit. I couldn't hear it. Mibushi. Mibushi. Yeah, I don't know French. So let's go to the next track. That's what I'm hearing. Which I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know. Yep, good luck with that one. I don't even think slowing that one down would even help. Nope. So, I asked, is there anything you would like to tell me? So I need to ask, is there anyone here? I need to ask, I gotta ask all those questions. Damn, we've got a lot of work to do. Alright, let's get to it. We gotta hurry, because we got a lot of time to make up. Because I took some, something to help me sleep, and I gotta make sure I can stay up to do this. I love you guys, by the way. I hope you guys are doing good. I know that I don't have any viewers, and I know that there's nobody in here watching right now, but if you watch this later, I want you to know that you're loved and you're wanted,
location at night.
And you matter.
There's quite a history here pertaining to the paranormal. I'm very grateful Pastor Rogers reached out, although I'm not sure what he'll think if I find some evidence. Regardless, Pastor Rogers was concerned enough about what he and his parish members have seen to reach out. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
That's right, Conrad. You tell him. Conrad's like... So, the way that I play this, just so you guys can get an idea, I don't play that I'm Conrad. I play that Conrad is like... I don't know. He's like my conscience. He's just like... He's just kind of like floating around, just kind of helping me out and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, he's not he's a ghost himself. Conrad is the ghost. That's... I could have swore I just heard a footstep. Shouldn't be any footsteps out here. Oh, it's my cat being crazy. Yeah, if you start to hear some rustling noises, that's my cat. Sorry. I can't, like, tell him to quit. He's like my kid. You could do it somewhere else. I mean, that would be preferable. I mean, I'd rather you not being here around me where you're going to be interfering with my audio. Why don't you get out of here? Alright. He's not out of here. He's still doing it. I'm just going to try to lean into the mic a little bit so that maybe my mic will somehow, like, calibrate to where it tunes out all the background noise and, like, you won't be able to hear him. I don't know. You're probably still gonna hear him. Alright, so here is the place. That's Mr. Surgerstein's place, by the way. He was the old innkeeper here. Not innkeeper, he was like a groundskeeper. His family got kind of effed out of the situation. They were given this house by the church, and then the church come under new management. They decided it was too expensive to have them living there for free, so they kicked them out. And then started selling tours of their house with their stuff in it, which is weird. Alright, Pierre. Where are you at? Let me holler at you real quick. I saw a shiny thing. Hello?
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
We'll keep that as audio evidence. What are you talking about, Conrad? You didn't press the button. I did. And Conrad don't do much of nothing. He just kind of is. So his item wouldn't show up yet. If I sound a little funny, it's because I have a little bit of a nose thing going on right now. I think it's where it was windy today. It was like blowing stuff around. I have pollen allergies and whatnot. Ooh, what was that? Oh, it's dust. I saw like little specks. Man, Ghost Adventures, that was a time, wasn't it? It was like, hey, did you hear that? He's like, yeah, I moved my foot. Sorry. Freaking Aaron. He's the one that was always running. Pierre. I wonder if you want to talk.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
By the way, this is where him and his wife are buried.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Do you know why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here?
This should be an interesting answer if he finally does.
How many
answer.
people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me?
Buku,
Wow,
that means a lot.
That sounded like
I
a
think.
response. That is very interesting.
Yeah, too buku. Too much.
Is this your home?
Too buku. That's Full Metal Jacket.
Is this your home?
Man, that's a messed up question to ask.
Why are you here?
Be funny if he was like, it is now.
Why are you here? Can you tell me your name?
I mean, we know your name, but...
Can you tell me your name?
Yeah, I didn't think you would. Alright. Let's check for some... Ooh. And ooh. That's nothing. I think it's just where the doors are.
These
here.
temperature fluctuations appear to be normal.
Do they, Conrad? I don't trust you because you said that at some questionable times. Like when it was obviously not normal. Yeah, Pierre's probably my favorite because he was so mad at what the city had done that when he died and they buried him here, he was so mad they buried him here with the rest of these elite people. And he now lights candles along the mantles here. I mean, sometimes. I haven't seen him do it in a while, but I'm not really here that often. I try to... I mean, I've investigated him before in another saved game that whenever they changed the points, when they added the point system and everything like that and changed a couple things, they advised everybody to restart the game to, you know, make it run better. And so you get like the full experience and whatnot. So I restarted the game and I have to reinvestigate all of the ghosts again, even though
Incredible. A photo of an entity? Wow, that's great audio evidence.
Say something. Usually he says something when he stops.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Like it generally...
Is there anyone
This
here
game,
who would
man.
like to speak with me?
Like it takes the breath out of you when you finally see one of the ghosts in this game because of the prolonged build-up. Like it takes forever sometimes to finally get them to show up. And then other times it's just like they're there as soon as you get there. It's crazy.
Do you know why I'm here?
And then the lore just gets us so attached to these,
Do you know
you
why
know,
I'm here?
these individuals and their backstories and stuff.
Wow, that sounded like a response.
He said, "How I
That is
know."
very interesting.
I asked if do you know why I'm here, and he said, "How I know." I need to be quiet so y'all can hear this.
How many people are
Oh, we've
here
already asked that.
other than me?
Sorry, Pierre.
How many people are here other than me?
Cuckoo. Why here?
Why are you here? Why are you here?
Yeah, he's probably one of the most interesting ones. Like, as far as, like, he's positive, there's no negative. I mean, he's upset, obviously. I mean, he's resentful that he's here. But, like, the fact that he himself was so against what the city was doing, putting the elite, like, only the people that paid. I've never seen that painting before. That's new. And kind of creepy. Like, only the people who could pay them, like, a lot of money could be here. Like, look at this picture. It's in almost every game I play, I think. You outside, Pierre? I need to take up a second language. I only know English, and I feel super bad about it, but it's like, I was raised in West Virginia. Our school systems aren't the best. And they don't push kids to actually, you know, they'll be like, well, if you don't make good enough grades, you know, then you won't have a chance to take classes like that. And it's like, what? Just because I didn't do good in other subjects, I can't take electives like that? That's freaking crazy.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
You think they would want me to take up interest? Like, I wanted to learn a second language. I wanted to speak German.
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
Because I plan on going to Germany at some point in my life. Not because I have any, like, ancestral background there. I just, I like their culture. They drink a lot. No. I like their accents. I like their people. They're very, very humble people. And, like, they come off as mean and stuff, but they're really not. I've had friends that are from Germany. They're pretty good people. Alright,
Is this your home?
that's a messed up question.
Is this your home? Why are you here? Why are you here? Can you tell me your name?
Just freaking interrogate him. We're gonna have to change the name of this
Can you tell
this
me your
game
name?
to Conrad Stevensons Paranormal Interrogation. Ooh.
Wow, that sounded like a response.
And
That is
decipher.
very interesting.
We'll listen to it when we get back. So there's one more that we're missing.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
He said Buku and this one. This is the one we need,
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
I think. I don't know. Maybe he didn't have as many responses as the other ones. I don't think he has answers for all of the questions.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Hmm.
Do you like the current family living here?
That's a weird question, too. Be funny if he responded with, huh?
Do you like the current
Huh?
family living here?
Okay, this one more time.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
We.
Wow, that sounded like a response.
Yeah, we got it.
That is
boy.
very interesting.
Damn. We. Now I know what that means. That means yes. What do you want to talk about? I'm gonna go get the pear box and the other thing. Come down here and see what else he's got to say. Because I've already got all the other responses out of him, so we just need that. Because I don't think I've brought those down here and checked on him yet. This is a run? Seems like the run is really fast inside of the buildings, but once you get outside, it's like you're walking. This is a walk pace for me, devs. I don't know about anybody else, but this is, well, I don't know. I'd probably walk a little slower. This is like me trying to get out of Walmart because I've seen somebody that I know, and I don't want to be stuck in Walmart talking to him because I gotta get home. That's this pace right here. Gotta go, gotta go. It's a fast walk. I think it has to do with they don't want drop-offs in the audio. Like you moving around and away from the sound and stuff. I think it's so you can't move too quickly out of the sound range, if you know what I mean. Which makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Did I just hear somebody yell? Or is that IRL? How? I hate this thing. He just said something when I come in here, I swear to God. I didn't hear it, but...
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Do you know why I'm here? How many people are here other than me? Is this your home? Do you like the current family living here?
I'm not answering anything on this.
Why are you here? Can you tell me your name?
Yeah, very odd. Alright, let's try this. Let's first just walk around with it, just to see if it says anything randomly without asking it. I did this at the gun. What was a gun gotta do with anything? I did this at the Bar Harbor Lighthouse, just kind of walked around with this thing. A gun. What's a gun have to do with this place? Let me think about that. I don't think there was a gun involved in anything. Yeah, I think it's just saying random words. Yeah, 'cause Pierre died in a carriage accident. Alright, let's ask.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
I wonder if these things are only for non-intelligent ghosts.
Do you know why I'm here? How many people are here other than me?
Because I feel like the intelligent ghosts don't use this that often. Or, no, some of them do. I wonder why
Is this your
Pierre's
home?
not. It's kind of strange.
I'm convinced someone or something is trying to communicate with me.
Wow. Wow. The carriage.
Do you like the current family living here?
Oh, goodness me. That is horrible.
Why are you here? Can you tell me your name? Wow,
Yeah.
I really think someone is trying to communicate with
It's
me.
Pierre.
How many people are here other than me? Do you know why I'm here? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Well, anywho, we need to head back to the office and then come back and find whatever his relic is, whatever item he's attached to. Alright, we'll be right back, Pierre. I gotta head back to the office. Kinda wanna listen to that other recording. See if I can make out what he said. But like I said, he's French, and I don't speak French, so. But I could use this video for future references to look it up, I guess. Maybe run it through a translator. I don't know how to do that, but I'd say I could probably figure it out. I figured out how to do this stuff. Alright. Alright. Why is it so quiet in here? Why is it so quiet? It's like eerily silent back here. Kinda creepy. Yeah, that's from Spruce Street. It's old Ulrich's gun. Or the gun that shot his son, I don't know. Alright, let's get all of that back in our notes again. So, Resentful Angel, the Mausoleum. Here's a illustration of the carriage accident. I'm not really sure what's happened. Can't really make out what's going on there. This looks like a bridge. And looks like oh, okay. The horses went off the bridge, I think. But the carriage is up here, so maybe, I don't know where they went though. Like where they're at. Like Pierre and his wife, all I see is people pulling horses out of there. Unless they're under the horses. Alright, anywho. And people didn't like them. So, what is this? This is a picture of a crypt. Why is there a picture of one of the crypts? I don't know. Don't ask questions. I ain't worried about it. Alright. Locations. Church on Spruce Street. Alright. We can go to Mausoleum. And we'll just click these to fill in the other notes. Okay. I'm really excited for Halloween because I feel like they might do something with The Office, and I'm really excited for that. Yeah, we've got... Okay, so it's his hat. I wish we wouldn't have looked. Damn. I wish I would have let that been a surprise. It's his hat we're looking for. Alright. Pierre, I've loved you and it's been fun. I've investigated you several times, but I think it's time to let you go. He's an intelligent spirit, and if my memory serves me correctly, I believe it's this one. But it could be this one. Let's see. The first one that got the smudge was the residual. So we got residual, is mugwort. Then you got juniper, which is... Oh shoot. I gotta remember this off the top of my head. So, residual was mugwort. Juniper is... shadow. And then this is intelligent. Yeah, so I'm right. Okay. Alright, let's take this. Not in that order. I'm gonna end up messing up if I do that. I gotta have everything in order here. So, let me pick my camera up. There you go. Alright. And this. And then this, and we'll leave an open spot for the hat. This map, man, it just goes up above and beyond, and it just gives you that feeling that you're really somewhere that exists, you know, like the trees. Look at the trees, man. The bushes. Like, everything is sized correctly. Even the speed limit sign is sized proportionately correctly. Like, everything just looks so real. Area closed from sunset to sun. And they add little touches like this that make it feel even more real. And then, like, the street lights. It's just... Congratulations to the dev, man. You have created a masterpiece here. This is really something special you got. Cherish it. Hold on to it. Don't let anybody... If anybody tries to steal this idea, you go after them, because you did this. This is yours. And it's amazing. Tell you what, I'll oh, there it is. Alright. It's about to get emotional in here. I really liked Pierre, and this is going to be my last time seeing him, so we need to make sure we take some screenshots of him as he's going out and whatnot. So let's get it started. Man, I feel like crying. This is sad. Where are you at, Pierre? You're right here. There he goes. Which ghost are you trying to communicate with? Pierre Lefebvre.
I'd like to acknowledge Pierre Lefebvre's presence.
Lefebvre? I thought it was Lefebvre. I mean, that sounds good too. What is the spirit's attachment? It's a top hat.
Your hat is very nice. It's too bad I found it here. I know you don't like being entombed here either. I think your mausoleum is beautiful. It's not your fault what the city folks did with it.
Aww.
Everyone understands your story now. You are trying to help the community.
Oh, man. Tell him, Conrad. Tell him. Grief upon death. Betrayal, valued. Inadequacy.
I lost
Damn
my train
it.
of thought.
I'm sorry. No. No. Come back. Shit. Okay. Let's try one more time. Alright. Yeah.
I'd like to acknowledge Pierre Lefebvre's presence.
This is so beautiful. Wow. What is the spirit's attachment? The top hat.
Your hat is very nice. It's too bad I found it here. I know you don't like being entombed here either. I think your mausoleum is beautiful. It's not your fault what the city folks did with it. Everyone understands your story now. You are trying to help the community.
What was the spirit's grief? Embarrassment. Damn
I
it!
was saying.
I mean, all of those things. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I mean, I don't mean to call the spirit wrong, but I guess we're just gonna have to freaking just guess by the ones we haven't guessed yet. Damn it.
That is
Scared
a very
me.
unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Alright, well, we're busy doing this. Pierre.
I'd like to acknowledge Pierre Lefebvre's presence.
Okay. Top hat.
Your hat is very nice. It's too bad I found it here. I know you don't like being entombed here either. I think your mausoleum is beautiful. It's not your fault what the city folks did with it. Everyone understands your story.
Betrayal.
You are trying to help the community.
Betrayal. I'd say that's the answer, is betrayal. He felt betrayed by the city.
Our city admires your mausoleum, and we all appreciate the passion you had for your work. This building doesn't represent the social divide that it did. You can rest peacefully beside Lucille knowing that.
Oh. Oh, here we go. Oh, screenshot. I don't know, my screenshot wasn't working. Oh well.
I need to ensure I put this relic somewhere safe.
Rest in peace, Pierre. Man, that was rough. Can't believe I got that wrong. I mean, it was all them things. I bet you he was embarrassed. Well, that's it for the mausoleum. The mausoleum for the few. Yeah, Lefebvre is gone. We've gotten rid of Pastor Jacobs. We've gotten rid of Red Eyes down there, the Native American who watches the woods. We need to get the Shadow. And we got Mr. Surgerstein, I believe. I think we got him too. So we need to get the Shadow here. And then we need to get the lady in white and her son down there in the crypts. Let's see how we did. I'm so glad they made it to where, like, you can still get a decent game. Even if you don't get both of these, which always took forever. And it always seemed like you couldn't get any other activity until you finished that. I don't know. I think that, personally, what I was thinking was that there needed to be some type of explanation to why Conrad and yourself are able to go into houses and just be there for, short periods of time and be able to experience a magnitude of things that families have only been able to, experience through a span of like years. You know what I mean? Like, stuff doesn't happen, 20 minutes after you walk into a house, or 20, or whatever. You know what I mean? It doesn't happen back to back to back to back like that. It's like, once every, month or so like that, you'll have something weird happen. Like, there needs to be some type of explanation to why Conrad and yourself are able to get these types of reactions out of spirits. And I think that there should be some lore or something. I mean, if it was, like I said, I wouldn't ever copy this game. But if I could make this game mine, that's what I would add to it. I would add some type of lore to Conrad, and maybe he is like, I don't know. There's a couple of ways you could go with it. Like, you could have like a medallion, like some type of medallion that was like an antique that was. I mean, I know that they added all of this stuff back here, but I wonder if anything back here has to do with that. Because, like, you've got this right here, and, like, this right here, and the cloak, and the mirror. And I wonder if any of it has anything to do with the reason why we're able to get all of these responses out of these ghosts, back to back to back. During, a fairly short investigation. Like, it don't happen like that in Ghost Hunters. What the hell? Got this old Wi-Fi router is what it looks like. They added that. Like, who would have thought to add something like that into a game? Not I. I don't know what these panels are. I mean, they're hideous. They kind of remind me of my hometown has a theater called the Roby Theater. And it's like an old building. It's beautiful that it's old, but it's got like real big gaudy stuff on it like this. And like it back in the 50s or 20s or whatever, I bet you that place was like beautiful and luxurious or whatever, but now it's like looks like this. You know what I mean? Just having to each your own. Yeah, some people like it. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI. That was a Mausoleum for the Few, and we were able to release Pierre. I'm so excited for when they finally start opening up the rest of this map and start adding, like, I think this is a school or something, and then you got like a factory over here, and then it looks like a Alcatraz looking situation, prison, and I really think this is like a nod at Nova Scotia. This little area right here. And these islands right here. I think that this is, I mean it's not, but I think that it's loosely based off of the SS Atlantic, which I've talked about it in my previous episodes. There's a shipwreck in this game that happened just off the coast of this lighthouse, and it's the reason why the lighthouse was put here. And that's kind of like pretty similar to the situation in Nova Scotia after the SS Atlantic went down on its coast. So just a little fun fact. And then like here's the ship, and if you look at the, check this out. So I said SS Atlantic, so if you do go and check that out, tell me it doesn't look like this somewhat. Wait, where is it? Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Right here. That's pretty dang close. The only difference is that this is a little bit smaller than the SS Atlantic. The SS Atlantic, it was like this, but it had 2 stacks, I believe, or was it 2? Or maybe it was 1. I think it was 2. It could have been 1, but it had sails as well. And basically the same, story that happened to SS Atlantic. Hit a rock and sank. Yeah, so wait, let's look that up real quick and just see how. I know I said I was gonna get off here, and I already did my outro, but let me go ahead and check something real quick, because I'm curious of just how similar this is. The house quarters and the lighthouse here really are similar looking to Tybee Island Lighthouse, which is notoriously haunted. Novak Keepers. Oh yeah, here's the house there. Alright. And then we was gonna look up the shipwreck. It doesn't say anything. After the War of Independence, the city entered a rich period and experienced tremendous growth. The docks at Bar Harbor operated the clock, ensuring disrepute. Further disruptions of dock operations. Construction of the light station was completed, and keepers' living quarters and a fuel storage building. Delmore Irving and Douglas Murdoch were the first Bar Harbor lighthouse keepers. Delmore Irving was a retired admiral who had a hardened personality defined by his experiences at sea during the recent war. Douglas Murdoch, on the other hand, had a long career as a local politician. In the years prior to his arrival at the light station, his popularity significantly deteriorated. Rumors surfaced about Mr. Murdoch having an affair with the wife of one of his colleagues, and shortly thereafter, Mrs. Murdoch suspiciously left town without a trace. Law enforcement opened up a case about the matter, but no evidence was discovered. The general consensus was that Douglas Murdoch volunteered for the keeper's job to avoid further attention and potential prosecution. Okay, so it's not saying here anything about why. I could have swore it said something about a shipwreck on the rocks, just right beside the lighthouse, and it's, I don't know, maybe I'm blending my stories together. I could have swore that it was well, shoot. Lighthouse. What is that? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Okay, there's no way to click on this. This was the ship that Admiral Irving was in charge of. So why? Alright, well, my apologies. I must be blending some stuff together, but maybe I was thinking it would be a good idea if they did that. If they added that, and then I was like, I don't know, maybe I might have dreamt that they did. I don't know. For some reason I thought they did. That would be a cool idea. Devs, um, just off the shore of the lighthouse, you should, if you wanted to, you could add like a haunted beach area, too. I mean, it would. I don't know if you could add to a map. I'm sure you could. You guys are really talented. We've seen what you've been able to do. I'm sure you can handle it. But like, if you wanted to, you could do that, and then like maybe tie that into you know everything else that's going on the island, just the bad fortune and everything like that going on. And I always thought that was terrifying. The whole SS Atlantic thing. Like, imagine living there at Nova Scotia and then like waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to, a ship sinking right in front of your house with like thousands of people on board. Yeah, that probably would have messed you up a lot. Like, all the women and children died. Shit was crazy. But anywho, hope you guys enjoy this episode. If you like it, please like it and subscribe. If you don't, it's all good. But hope you guys have a good night. Thank you so much, and I love you.